Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here, I'm Lottie and today I'm back with a collective haul. I've got a few bits that my sister kindly picked up for me and a few bits I picked up when I went shopping with my mum. So I'm just going to get started. I'm going to start with the makeup bit and then go on to clothing and like miscellaneous things. So I've got a bag, a Selfridges bag here that my sister just popped everything in and I've just popped the rest in. So I'm just going to start with blowing things, cotton wool. I've run out, so just got some more. Next thing is the Dr. Jart BB Beauty Balm. My sister managed to pick this up for £1.99 in the Boots clearance. I've worn it a couple of times. It's got SPF 30 in it and it's quite heavy coverage for a BB cream. So yeah, really enjoying using that. We'll probably be using it a lot more now that summer kind of has come back a little bit. The next thing is just some face wipes. These are the Pure Micellar water wipes. Pick these up from the pound shop. They're £2 for £1, so you cannot go wrong. And I'm using them at the minute and they are quite good. The next like miscellaneous thing is one of these brush cleaning eggs. Again, I picked this up from the pound shop and you literally just stick it on your fingers. It's got two different textures. I cleaned my brushes with this the other night. It's good for eye brushes, but for face brushes I don't think it's big enough. It gets like the bulk of it off, but then you still have to go in either with your hand or something bigger than this just to get the remainder off. Moving on to makeup bits that my sister kindly picked up when she was in London. The first things are two of the L'Oreal matte lip paints. I have one on today. I have Dead Lips on. I'm not a big fan of the name. The other one is called Off-White. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of the name. These are supposed to be matte, but mine still feels quite creamy. So I wore these the other night as well and I found they didn't really dry down to a matte finish, but it doesn't really bother me. They are still really good. I managed to eat a meal through like wearing one of these and they stayed on perfectly fine. So yeah, I've got 210 Dead Lips and 208 Off-White. I actually seen these on Victoria from In The Froze channel and she actually mixed them together and that is what I did the other night and they are really good layered on top of each other. The next thing is the Ordinary Serum Foundation, lightweight serum foundation. I have mine in 1.2p, which is light pink undertones. They do one if you have like yellow undertones. This is the bottle. It is I'm not sure how big it is. Does it say on it? It's a 30ml bottle and it's only £5.90. It is very liquidy. You do have to shake it before you put it on. It does have SPF 15 in it as well, which is good. Again, I wore this the other night and it went on really well. I did put one layer on and it was good enough. I actually have it on today. Like I said, it is really light coverage, but it's light coverage but covers a lot, if that makes sense. I get quite red cheeks and it managed to cover them fine. I did put concealer on with it, but I tend to put concealer on with every foundation I use. So yeah, if you can get your hands on this, I know that certain shades are completely sold out. I will pop a link to them in the down bar. But yeah, really enjoying this and for £5.90 you cannot go wrong. Next thing is the Too Faced Hangover X primer. They've now brought this out in a mini in Selfridges. It's £12 for this size. Again, I've used this today. It's silicone free. I'm not really too fussed whether it's silicone free or not, but it's really good. I found it synced in really well. Obviously the whole point of it is to make you look more radiant, more hydrated. It's supposed to make you look better if you're hungover, but obviously you can use it on a day-to-day basis. Like I said, I've only tried it once, but really enjoying it so far. It synced in really quick. My foundation went on perfectly on top of it. So yeah, really enjoying that. Another primer is the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. This is more of a radiant primer. It does have like, I wouldn't say it was glitter, it is just radiant. Again, they are selling the mini ones of these in Space&Co. I will leave a link down below if I can find them on the website. I'm not sure if it's just in store only. But yeah, really enjoying this. I'm not normally like a radiant primer girl. I'm normally silicone or just normal primer. But this, it gives you a really dewy finish to your foundation. And in this weather, and if you've got like a wedding or something like that, obviously it's wedding season at the minute, I think this would be really good for that. So yeah, really enjoy this. This is a 15ml sample size or travel size, and the Too Faced one is a 20ml. Like I said, this is £12. I'm not quite sure how much the Becca one is, but again, I'll leave a link down below for you. Next is the new L'Oreal mascara. Now, if you've ever used Too Faced Better Than Sex, you will probably recognise this packaging and this packaging. It is very similar to the Too Faced Better Than Sex one. It claims to be better than that. This is the new Paradise Ecstatic from L'Oreal. It's very light, the packaging. It obviously looks like the Too Faced Better Than Sex one, but it is much lighter. And it kind of has the same brush as it. But yeah, I've used it a couple of times now. It is good. I did find the first time I used it, it clumped a little bit, but I used it with like an eyelash primer. Second time I used it, didn't use an eyelash primer, and it was perfectly fine. And I found if you do put a couple of layers on, it doesn't clump at all. So yeah, really enjoying that at the minute. I'm a big mascara lover, so love trying new mascaras. The next thing is the mini Nars Creamy Concealer in Light to Vanilla. Again, this is from Space&Co. They have started stocking minis of quite a few products now, and I've wanted to try this for ages. I've heard so much hype about it, and it does what it says on the tin. It's a creamy concealer. I find it doesn't crease under my eyes, and it kind of hydrates them. I know that sounds a bit weird, but it is really creamy and blends so easily, and it just blends away. It doesn't set in any fine lines or anything like that. So yeah, really enjoying this as well. I think I might do a current favourites. If you're interested in that, leave me a comment down below and I will film that for you. The final few makeup bits are from Kiko. Kiko have their summer sale on at the minute, and in their summer sale is the 20th anniversary collection, which is the mini collection. They brought out a load of mini products, and who doesn't love minis? So the first one is the lipstick. Just look how small it is. They're tiny. This is 01, which is just a pinky colour. I haven't used it yet, I have swatched it. It does look like a really nice colour. Perfect for like summer. The next thing is the mini blusher in Outstanding Cherry Flower. Again, so tiny. These would be great to take on holiday with you. We are actually going to the Isle of Wight for a weekend. We're literally going for, we arrive early hours Saturday morning and we come back Sunday, so we're literally going for one night. So I'll probably be packing these because we're literally just taking like hand luggage technically. We're taking one whole door between us, so these won't take up a lot of space. I have used this, I used this the other night. It's a baked blusher. It has a little bit of shimmer in it, but not too much, and it just blended really nicely. And the final makeup product is from their Love and Kisses range, I think. I can't remember what this collection was called, but it is the Love and Pink Flame blusher. I mean, just look at the packaging. Take it out the box and it just looks like this. Quite simple packaging, but then the blusher itself just has the double heart on it. So it's like 3 colours. I just swirled them all together. I'm actually wearing it today. It just gives a nice flush to the cheeks. So yeah, enjoying using that as well. Next, moving on to just some miscellaneous things, starting off with some postcards. You can see behind me I have a notice board which has like photos, pins, which I'm not sure you can see because they're right at the top, some photos, some quotes, just a bit of everything really, and I like to change it up every now and then. So my sister picked me up this from the London Transport Museum. I'm obsessed with penguins. I think you can see one just there. So yeah, she picked me up this one, and it says, for the zoo, book to Regent's Park or Camden Town Underground. And it's just got some penguins on it, so that will be going on there. We popped in a Lulu Guinness because they had a sale on, and my sister wanted a new card holder, and they had these, which are actually joint on my mailing list cards, but I picked one up just to put on my board because I really like the lips, and I'm a big fan of lipsticks, so this kind of represents my love of lipsticks. Everything on my notice board has a meaning to it. There's some like thank you cards and stuff like that, so everything does have a meaning. My sister and parents were leaving from King's Cross, so we went back to King's Cross and we popped into the Harry Potter shop. I love the carry bags. Am I the only person who keeps carry bags because they look good? But I just picked up a few bits for my notes board, like I said. I picked up this postcard, which is the Hogsmeade one. And I just like the fact that it's quite snowy, so when it gets to around Christmas time, I can pop this on my notice board. I think the postcards were 50p each, and I just picked up the house, like it's got all the houses on. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this one or give it away to one of our friends who has just had a little boy, and they are Harry Potter obsessed, and he has quite a lot of Harry Potter stuff, so I might give this one away. I'm not sure yet, but for 50p you can't complain. I then picked up the ticket, which is the London to Hogwarts for one way at platform 9 3/4. This was £1.95. My sister picked up one of these last time we were in the shop, and ever since I have wanted one. You can buy them with a lanyard attached, but they're like £10 for a lanyard and I don't need one, so I just picked up the ticket. Again, not sure if I'm going to keep it or give it as a present, or I might end up picking another one up when me and my sister head to London in about 3 weeks time to give to our friends who have just had a baby. The final few bits are clothing items. The first thing is what I'm actually wearing. It's just one of these t-shirts that has like the choker inbuilt into it. This is from Pep&co, and I think it was about £5 in the sale. So yeah, it's just a plain white t-shirt with the choker on it. The next one is also from Pep&co. Again, it's one with an inbuilt choker, but it is more of like a band tee kind of thing. I've been looking at these for quite a while and finally picked one up. Again, I think this was about £5 in the sale. I also picked up a pair of jeans, which I'm actually wearing, but they're just normal jeggings. Again, they were £5, but they were full price. And £5 for a pair of jeggings, cheaper than Primark, and you can't go wrong. Speaking of Primark, I picked up this like crossover tee, which is longer at the back than it is at the front. This was £3 in the sale, and I just really like the crossover bit. When you've got it on, it doesn't look as stretched, but yeah, just picked it up. Thought it'd be good for spring, summer, if we ever get summer. The final clothing item is just a dress from H&M. Again, this was in the sale. It was down from £20 to £10, and it's just a normal dress, cinches in at the waist. It's got quite a high neck with this ruffle, but then the back is completely open and ties at the back. I actually wore this the other night. If I can find a picture, I will insert it. I'm not sure I have a picture from the night though. But yeah, just a normal dress, and for £10 you can't go wrong. Final two things are two pairs of shoes. The first pair are from Primark again. I have wanted a pair of blush pink Converse for quite a while now, but for 40, I think they were about £46, the blush pink ones, and I just can't justify it at the minute. I have a pair of white ones, but they are completely battered. So when I seen these ones in Primark for £8, I mean, when you've got them on, you can't tell they're not Converse just because they don't have Converse written on them. That is the only difference. But yeah, for £8 you can't go wrong. I wore these on Saturday in London and they're really comfortable. So yeah, they're like I wouldn't say they're suede, but they feel like suede. So they're obviously fake suede for £8. But yeah, can't go wrong. And I finally have my blush pink Converse. The final item I have is again another pair of shoes, and these are just some flat like pump style shoes. They're black, they are sparkly, but you can't really see them when they're on. Again, these are from Pep&co. These were £6. I actually tried a pair on in Primark, but they didn't feel right. They were kind of fake leather, whereas these are more of a canvas, so they are quite soft and squishy. So yeah, for £6 you can't go wrong. Again, I've worn these, they're really comfortable and they'll be great for when we've got the Isle of Wight. I'm probably going to travel in them because we are travelling at midnight. So yeah, they're good for just days out or just shoving on to pop to the shop. So that is everything that I have bought, been gifted over the last month, I would say. A lot of it is from the previous weekend, as that's when I see my sister. If you have tried any of the makeup bits that I mentioned, do let me know what you think of them in the comments below. If you have any requests or just want to say hi, leave me a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you all in my next video. Thanks for watching.